Welcome to the next series of videos from me, Colin, the numbers guy, creator of the accounting translator concept, and I just love helping entrepreneurs become fluent in accounting, the language of business. We will, over the next 6 to 7 weeks, look at answering via a webinar style video to mix it up a little bit, the top 5 questions entrepreneurs need to ask but are often afraid to. In week 1, we'll look at an overview and introduction to the 5 questions, and then we'll move into detail on a week-by-week process, ending up in week 7, where we'll review all the points once more for completeness. The concepts are all taken from my new online course about launching and growing your business called Let the Numbers Decide. If you'd like to know a little bit more about the course, then please stick around at the end of the video where I'll introduce the concept, the various modules, and offer you some bonuses to register your interest. I hope you're going to enjoy this training and let's leap straight on in. Hello and welcome. My name is Colin Miles, the creator of the Accounting Translator and also known as the Numbers Guy. Today we're going to look at some of the concerns around launching a small business. And if you stick around to the end, I'd love for you to grab a couple of free ebooks as a way of saying thank you. Have you ever been thinking about booking a once-in-a-lifetime holiday? Well, you wouldn't just launch in, you'd start with some structure, some research, and start to weigh up the different styles, perhaps considering a cruise versus land-based, free roaming, or a very itinerary-driven program. Well, launching a business is no different. So, the first thing I want to talk about is the top 5 questions every entrepreneur needs to ask about starting a business, but have been too afraid to ask. That's my theme for this presentation. So the first one is we need to think about the business expenses. How are we going to manage these? Are we going to perhaps use a mobile app? Should we look at software? Should we look at an accountant? The second question is the status of your business. Should we be thinking about being self-employed? Maybe it's just going to be a hobby. What about an S-Corp? What about an LLC? All words that entrepreneurs need to understand, and we'll look at those in a few moments. The third question is accountant versus app. What do we mean by that? Well, should we look to have an accountant? With this day and age, should we look at using apps? The whole world is there's an app for that. But how does an app know what's allowable? How does an app not know what's allowable? And we're going to have an exploration of that in this section. The fourth question is working from home. How do we decide, is working from home the best approach? Or should we in fact go and rent an office? We'll look at that as well, and some of the no-nos that go inside that. And last but no means least, the fifth and final question that we're going to answer and review is tax and the IRS. How do we deal with that? What's involved? And what do we need to know? I will be presenting the course over the next 5 weeks as we look to answer each of the questions I just posed in detail. So please check back each week for the next in the series of my 5 questions all entrepreneurs need to ask. If, however, you would rather see the whole series now because it's whetted your appetite, then please visit milesbettermastermind.com where you can access this and all of my other online training courses. Please stick around a little bit longer as I am excited and have an exciting announcement and will explain how to access the 2 free ebooks I mentioned at the beginning of this video. But I did promise you at the front that I would be offering some free ebooks and some other information. And what I would love to do is actually just tell you a little bit more about what we do here and what we would like to help you with. All right. So I'm really excited to let you know about our latest online course, affectionately known as Let the Numbers Decide. This 6-week course will help you launch or grow your business by letting the numbers decide rather than the normal fake it till you make it approach. Each module will build to allow you to start by drafting the blueprint to success, where we'll explore the foundations needed to launch or grow your business, covering the building blocks, the mindset, and the necessary research and study. Moving through cutting the ribbon as we launch the business in the first few months and support the concepts with the powerful decision machine where we'll use the 3 secret documents of business I will reveal. Then we look at sweating the numbers and assets and oiling the machine to ensure continued success as an entrepreneur. Finally coming to the big question as what is next, a section we're calling Building the Empire. This course will include bonuses, group coaching sessions and additional material worth over £6,500 and more if you take some of the upgrade options. So as I said, as I promised at the beginning, please also enjoy 2 ebooks when you drop your email in as both a thank you for listening to this presentation and also as a start of the course. The first is the Accounting Translator Guide to Business, a plain speaking approach to the terms used in accounting, the language of business. The second is a 10-step overview of launching a business and will whet your appetite for the course. Don't put off till someday the chance to launch or grow your business, and I thank you for your time and interest, and we hope you have a miles better life.